Ladies and gents, thank you for joining me again for another Kickstart the Week reaction. So today, let's kickstart this week with another YUNGBLUD reaction. I've been thinking about doing another YUNGBLUD reaction for some time, but I was busy with other projects, and now I'm back to it. If you have been following my channel, you might have seen that my first YUNGBLUD reaction was for the song Funeral, and my second reaction was for the song Zombie, which I liked a lot and which I crank out with friends from time to time, especially the live version. I really like that one even more. So I wanted to return to YUNGBLUD, and I was torn between doing a reaction from the Idols album or from the collaboration EP One More Time with Aerosmith. And then because I got requests to do some songs from Idols and also from the One More Time EP. But then again, I haven't discovered the Idols album fully. I've only listened to Zombie so far, and today was the first time I played track number 2, Idols Part 1, and I played another song, I can't remember which one. So I briefly played some songs from the album, but I'm keeping the track Hello Heaven Hello and Ghosts for a reaction. And I was thinking, which one should I do? So Hello Heaven Hello is like more of an epic track, 9-minute track, which is kind of surprising because in the commercial scene, it's not so common to have, it's almost never common to have such a long track. So I was really tempted to do the album opener, Hello Heaven Hello. But then I realized that I got a lot of requests for Ghosts, especially for the version which is live from Hansa Studio. And I also again got requests to do some reactions from the One More Time EP. For now, I will go with a reaction for the Ghosts song from the live from Hansa Studios version. And then maybe let me know in the comments if I should do a first listen reaction to Hello Heaven Hello. If yes, then I might consider also doing one for you. And let me know which song I should react to from the One More Time EP if I decide in the future to do a reaction from that EP. Let me know. So let's not delay, and I'm gonna be reacting to Ghosts live from Hansa Studios, which was filmed on February 2025 in the Meistersaal Hansa Building Studio 2. I don't know where that is, if it's in the UK or somewhere else. Well, maybe we can check, let's see. Oh, it's in Berlin. Okay. In Berlin, Germany, or Berlin. It didn't sound English, so I was thinking somewhere in Holland or yeah, maybe Germany. So now I know. I'm really curious to see what Ghosts sound like, because as I said, I really like Zombie. So let's jump in and let's check out Ghosts by YUNGBLUD. Ready? Let's do this. Ooh. What an emotional beginning. Wasn't expecting that. Was expecting some guitars.
I see the distant smoke across the water. I swim 1,000 miles just to hear you say
pretty high range.
When you need them most to dry your eyes out.
I like the piano.
Was it your mother's tongue or your father's ghost? Remember sticks and stones and how they broke your bones. Pain is how you learn, boy, you learned a lot when they hit you in the face.
I like... Sorry to stop. Okay. Lots of things going on for the beginning. I was expecting some guitars and drums, but I like this emotional piano intro. And I like this this phrase. Where is it? And boy, you learned a lot. Pain is how you learn, and boy, you learned a lot. So he just went through a lot of pain. So let me read the lyrics again. I mean, I had some subtitles and I was reading, but let me concentrate. So I see the distant smoke across the waterway. I'd swim 1,000 miles just to hear you say the words that never come when you need them most. To dry your eyes out, is it your mother's tongue or your father's ghosts? Remember sticks and stones and how they broke your bones. Okay, I still don't know what he's talking about, so let's continue, but sounding nice, and the vocals are really raspy with a high range. Yeah, it sounds a little bit difficult to sing, so let's continue.
And you begged them all to stop until you rose up again, and you tried your best to surrender, bow down your head. Then you looked up to the sky and said, my God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you mean. Wanna stay here forever. God,
See some guitars starting in the background. My gateway to heaven. Like the bass. Playing those 2 sticks on the hi-hat. It's really high. Will be ghost. Pretty high. Pretty hard to sing, I would say. Interesting. I like the groove. You know, those 2 sticks on the hi-hat. And that bass. He's playing like one note. But then when he's transitioning between one chord to another or one note to another, he's playing those really nice licks like do 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 do. It's really nice. I like it. Just a day in a dream. Put your eyes up again, and you'll fight against the surrender, my friend. Don't wait, just look up to the sky and say, my God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know I like the energy he's giving. My God, what a beautiful scene. So did he travel somewhere where he liked it a lot and he wants to stay there? My gateway to heaven. Like this kind of funky guitars, I think with the wah effect. So a wah effect, like basically I believe he's using a wah effect. I'm not sure if he's using a pedal with his foot or it's just an automatic wah effect which he triggers on and he plays and it's automatically applied. But you can hear it, like he's playing like some muted chord, bit of funky strumming and playing the wah. It gives that cool sound. Wah or wah. Oh, cool. Sorry to stop again. I'm getting some Queen vibes here with the guitars, a little bit of Brian May. Not exactly 100% Brian May-ish guitar, but I feel there is some influence there. And the energy which YUNGBLUD is giving reminds me of Freddie a bit, you know, doing those really energetic stuff. Let me know what you think, if I'm right or if that was the intention, or I mean, I guess he comes from the UK. Most probably he would like Queen or be influenced by them. That's my opinion. I don't know. Let me just know in the comments. But I really like the vocals. Really great vocals. The bass only playing. Woo! Oh, I love that. Is that violin? Where's the violin? Turning more into a symphonic journey. Wow, I like the video. Interesting. The cameraman doesn't feel like it. He's like, just let me do my job, bro. Ooh, okay, okay. Rock and roll vibes here. Woo. Oh man, with that microphone. He did train his showmanship, I can see that. Woo. Turning into some real rock shit here. G moment. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, I didn't expect this energy to come in. Damn. Okay. Nice. This is what I like, personally. Okay. Woohoo! Damn, I wasn't expected to end so abruptly. I thought like this is the climax and then it'll, you know, go back and, you know, end in some more normal way. But yeah, I liked it. Yeah, this is playlist. I'm gonna add it. It's fun to watch. It's of course like Zombie is more catchy. You have that chorus, you know. Would you even want me? Look, you know, it infects you. You have to sing it. This one is more like a journey, more like a rock and roll hard rock song with more difficult vocals, I would say. More stuff going on with the music and stuff. Not a regular, you know, verse chorus song. So yeah, I really like it. It's really interesting, and I will add it to the playlist definitely. It's a nice addition to the playlist. I'm really liking Youngblood. This is the second song I really like now after Zombie. So Funeral was not one of my favorites. It was fun to watch. Ozzy was there, as I mentioned. And by the way, those previous two reactions I did for Youngblood will be linked below the description and throughout the video up. And towards the end, I'll link one of the videos. So make sure to check them out for me. And yeah, but I really like this and the energy. And I feel some Queen and Freddie Mercury vibes in the showmanship and the energy and even in the guitars towards the end. I like how it builds up from a, you know, from a soft piano song to a more energetic hard rock song and with those really high vocals. I wasn't expecting the you know, that's we're going to heavy metal territory and power metal. At least, you know, this style of vocals, like it reminds me of, you know, Judas Priest, Rob Halford's vocals, or who else is singing like that? You have a lot of singers. I mean, you know, all the power metal singers. But from the classic heavy metal singers, you know, you have a lot of people sing like this. You know, even like Skid Row or Steelheart, even Whitesnake. You know, you have a lot of singers. David Coverdale, Sebastian Bach. Even Guns N' Roses sometimes. You know, Axl Rose. I can name a lot of singers. So yeah, I wasn't expecting all that. That's a really nice surprise. Thank you for this recommendation. I really liked it. And one last thing, I just want to continue checking the lyrics because I still don't know what he's talking about. Last time I reached pain is how you learn, and boy, you learned a lot. And when they hit you in the face, and you begged them all to stop until you rose again and you tried your best to surrender. Bowed down your head and then you looked up to the sky and said, my God, what a beautiful scene. Now I know what you mean, want to stay here forever. Now I know what you mean, you're my gateway to heaven. From underneath the dust you see the curtain call. Can't bear to watch another generation stall. To the heart out, see the face in the shadow, just a thread in the seams. You'll be ghosts by tomorrow, just a day in a dream. But you'll rise up again, you'll fight against the surrender. My friends, don't wait, just look up the sky and say, my God, what a beautiful scene. I feel like there are multiple ways you can look at these lyrics. Is it like, you know, calling out the youth not to stand idle and do something about their social situation or about the state of the country they're in, about the, you know, the ruling people in that country? I don't know. or if it's some personal story he's referring to. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments. So far, I wasn't able to decipher what Youngblood means, but interesting lyrics and nice lyrics. Well said, nicely performed. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel keep going on. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, please let me know if you want to see a reaction for Hello Heaven Hello or any other song from the Idols album, and what songs you would recommend as a reaction from the One More Time collaborative EP with Aerosmith. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.